Just celebrated my birthday. I'm 26. I'm old as dirt. I gotta get my heart monitor out, guys. What do I do? Do I write out my will?
Yes, and you should put on it. Neon gets to keep Joey, and then we'll see how that goes.
Why do you want Joey? You're just gonna throw him in like a like a highway or something.
Bro, have you not seen Palworld?
Hey,
oh yeah, bro. Joey's gonna be a slave, bro.
No, he gonna run.
Bro, for real,
He will hit the wind real quick, bro.
Bro is going like he's gonna be like either chopping wood or like fucking mining or some shit from a base, bro. Because listen, Joey's been pissing me off every time we play Apex or hears in the fucking background, and I hear Joey, shut up, Joey, what's wrong?
At least you don't have like babies in the background crying and shit.
Bro, honestly, yeah.
My dog is besto friendo.
Fat-headed ass goddamn babies.
Itadori. Besto friendo. That's how I feel.
Or hearing Big Brother Ed.
Nah. We gotta think like nah. What that reminds me of? What's that anime? Freaking first season of Made in Abyss. You already know what happened. Oh my god, that reminded me of this.
Yeah, never go down the elevator.
Episode 10.
Never go.
Never go down a fucking elevator, bro. You don't know where you're gonna go.
I mean, yeah, take the escalators next time, bro.
Or you could just go watch the movie and get turned into a fucking suitcase and pizza box. That one counts.
Oh yeah.
Delivery is not DiGiorno. I'm like, yo, bro, that's wild,
you're
bro.
my best daddy ever. Okay.
What was her name? Fucking Pruska?
Yeah, Pruska.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was fucking
Rest
good.
in peace.
That shit was wild as fuck, bro.
Big got turned into a whistle. Holy.
Bro, homie got turned into a fucking pizza box. Like, bro, that's some domino shit. Like, what the fuck?
Got more transformations than Frieza. What the hell?
Honestly, at this point, this is peak.
Who's Frieza?
What?
Huh?
Huh? Repeat that. Please tell me you did not say what I think you said.
I totally did not say what you thought I said.
What the fuck did he say?
I thought he literally said, "Hey yo, who's Frieza?" I'm like, ain't no way.
Who's Frieza? Nah. You're done. You're
Was it cold?
done. You're done.
Yo, you're done, bro.
No, that's a Naruto guy, right?
I want
I
to kill
swear
myself.
to God.
I'm joking. It's from
I ain't even seen
DBZ.
Dragon Ball like that, and even I know him.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is Goku and like Vegeta afraid of like some appliances like a cell phone, a freezer, and a cooler, bro? That's kind of wild, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
They predict
Maybe they're
the fucking
Amish.
future.
I didn't know your ops were like household appliances, bro. That's kind of wild, bro. Makes sense considering how much electricity goes up nowadays for the bill. So I'm like, shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
speaking of electricity, mine is like not even 240.
Yeah, wow, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fight Duke Energy, man. It's like, give me my cheap electricity. Nah, man, we cut your electricity off. I'm like, bro, that's wild.
Yeah. I feel like we should
Yeah.
have solar panels.
Bro, they know nah, bro. That would literally they put a lot of people out of businesses and stuff like that.
It would.
Yeah, you think people are really doing that shit? That's crazy.
Especially in America. Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America, land of the slaves, land of the pretty much like Palworld, honestly.
Oh, God.
Yo, we America
Bro,
is
I just got
Palworld.
that fucking 1776 rifle, dog, on Palworld.
I just use my
Like,
hand.
I go up in my
I get
my
personal.
Nightwing. Nah. I grow up on the Nightwing, and I'll be like up in the sky just sniping down on the little fucking, what are they, like butter balls or some shit? The lambs.
Why?
Because
Bro's
I need
playing-
wool. I need wool.
Bro, you keep treating it like he's Vantage and Apex, bro. He's like, let me get
Bro,
that
at
hype
this
in real
point,
quick.
yeah, like, nah, he's got Kraber. He's one shot, he's cracked, I promise. Like, fucking hell. It's one
I
of
don't believe
those.
I don't believe the cracked situation unless it's
He's one
you,
shot,
Lewis.
he's one shot, guys, I promise he's one shot. Just fucking full
fuck it, he's
fucking
one
red
shot, get
armor.
him.
Fucking...
Yo, bro, that shit
Oh
made
no,
me so
no,
mad.
he's a one shot, he must have shield swapped. Shut the fuck up. Like,
That
man.
makes me so mad, bro. Because
So I don't play randoms at this point.
Bro, you guys
Bro.
got PTSD from that shit at this point.
Bro,
Honestly,
fucking randoms on Apex are the most dumbest fucking people in the world half the time.
Yep.
And they're like, oh my
It's
god,
not
you should
just
have been able to
Apex.
carry in 1v6, like, both teams, bro. And then you already know that I was carrying the team even with my 5 damage, bro. I'm like, what do you mean? Shut up.
What, 5 damage and being revived 2 times? Yeah, you're fucking great, aren't you? Like,
Damn,
right.
that sounds like me. I
Like-
feel like I'm getting shot at right now. Like, shots fired. Bro, chill.
Bro, I mean,
It's just a game. It's not that serious.
I would defend you on that one, but you literally play Valorant, so that's kind of shit.
Well, I don't really play Valorant actively. I just hopped on and we were in like a custom game where it was like a 1v1, but we were just dicking around. So we were doing gun game where whenever we died, we would choose the next most expensive gun from the one we just had. So we started off with the classic and then we were working our way up to the op.
I'm so sad
It
that I
doesn't
actually know what
change
he
anything.
means.
You're playing Valorant, bro. Like, you
I
have
hate
that.
Valorant.
It doesn't
luxury
really. I mean, I guess it counts as playing Valorant, but we were
Yes.
just dicking around, just having fun.
That's yeah, no
I
comment.
don't like Valorant.
No
It's like
comment.
e-dating. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Literally.
You know,
I just
don't
hate
know,
the
gun
gameplay
game.
as well. Like, if I want to play one of those games, I'm playing fucking CS, a real man's game. Like, what the
Bro, I'm
fuck
You're
is
gonna play
Valorant
CS,
about?
yeah.
I don't
See,
even
I would
play
play CS,
but if
but
I
I
was
don't have
gonna,
the
I would
money for the cases.
Then don't buy the cases.
I
There's
I
no
don't
point in
have enough
playing.
of the cases, so let me buy $90 fucking Valorant bundles. Like,
I mean,
bro, I
same
see
as
that
an Apex,
argument all
bro.
the
That shit makes me
time, and then
mad.
people go buy fucking bundles. It's like, nah, that's cringe.
I
For
hate
someone
the
that's
microtransactions.
used to buy shit on Valorant when I used to play when it first came out, like, looking back at it, I'm like, bro, I could get so much fucking money back if I could just
So
find a
the
way to
Bro, oh my
refund.
god,
like,
the amount of
oh
money
my
we put in
fucking-
like Apex alone, bro. That shit makes me.
I'll probably put.
I was.
No, the amount of money
lot.
you put into Apex.
Hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Listen, some people have jobs. What can I say?
Well, it's not even just that. It's that bro's addicted. Like, bro gets his paycheck from his work, and he's like, all right, like, 90% of this is Apex money. I will get me that. Bro's like, I want that scythe.
Yo, that was top. Like, I ain't get that scythe. If they bring that Pathfinder or like freaking like a Watson skin or maybe the Lifeline skin.
Pathfinder's thing is the the gloves, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
needs
really
a-
shit
he
gloves
needs-
that take up all your screen.
I love them, but they need to be smaller. My other thing is I need Pathfinder to have an heirloom skin.
No, he'll go on
That's-
soon because Octane, I think, this season's getting his heirloom skin. It's already being like
Oh.
leaked and shit. It doesn't look that good, but
Damn.
yeah.
People only buy them for like the kills, and I swear to God, I always, as soon as that happens, like people spam the kill on me all the times, and I'm like, yo, bro, I tend to like just leave the game, wait a day, come back, and then after a week, people stop using it for whatever reason. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
People, yeah, it's like,
Yeah, it just gets
oh, this
overrated.
is so new. No one has this. Let me use
Yeah,
it.
and then everyone uses it, and then you're just like, nah.
And then everyone uses fucking mummy's pocket money, and then they're like, oh shit, look.
Hey, yo, mommy, I
Let
want
me
some
get
pocket
that.
money.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I want mummy to give me some pocket money as well. I ain't got no money.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, like,
I ain't
get
got no
daddy's
money, but I got a
Ain't that mine?
poppy.
yeah.
I ain't
Wait,
got
so
a daddy. Come on.
Damn,
what?
still got the milk.
You just say you ain't?
Still
Oh
getting
no,
the milk,
nah.
bro.
I wish I had money like that, bro.
I
This
wish
is
I had
the
a
only
family that
happiness I
loved
get.
me.
Bro works 16 hours a day. He's like, where's all my money?
Hey, I tried. Bro, my longest shift was 18 hours, maybe.
Hey, at least you're leaving that fucking shithole now.
Yeah! All I do is win, no matter. No, actually, no. I literally died for like 7, 8 months, bro. That thing was wild. I was
Yeah.
not winning. I was losing.
Charles got a new. He's got a new job, so he's quitting shit Domino's, and then we can
Yeah.
dox Domino's.
He's about to out pizza the hut.
Damn.
Man, I was the Pizza Hut. I was the Domino's. That made me mad, bro.
Damn. No, what made you mad wasn't that you were them. It was that they weren't appreciative. Like appreciative? I feel like that's
Yeah,
a word.
Appreciative.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but like, let me actually get into the intro things because we keep getting like,
Sidetrack.
yes. Welcome to the Ghouls Den podcast. Today I'll be doing the intro. This is Pockyoni. the one and only that nobody probably ever heard of because damn, I don't upload because work is gay. And I have my two co-hosts with me today, the two specialists of people in the world.
Did you
Would
really
like to
just
introduce
say gay and then the podcast today in like one sentence? Like, what the fuck was that?
We don't ask questions, bro. We don't ask questions, bro. We don't ask questions. We skip past.
Okay, carry on.
We don't ask questions, bro. We go. Would you like to introduce yourself, guys?
Cat can, because Cat's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit, you know. I don't really upload anymore. I'm kind of doing my...
Bro, how? How do you not?
I haven't been able to record, so I have like people in the background and shit, and I don't want that in the recording.
Bro, sitting there playing fucking Palworld for fucking like 7 hours.
Okay, I'll hop on Palworld, but I'm not always on Palworld. I'll have Camtasia open in the background while I'm working, and then the Palworld like music on the
nah, motherfucker,
home
don't you
screen.
be saying that shit. You've already unlocked the guns and shit. That's cap. That's some cap.
You already got the guns, bro.
You're talking about how you're
I'm like
flying
level
Pokemon
22.
and shit. Yeah, we're only level 25 on ours, and we have a lot of hours.
I'm level
on
21. I'm level 21.
Yeah, that's
How the
crazy.
Damn.
And half the times I'm AFK, so that means he was speedrunning that shit. I'm like, how?
I was
playing.
literally, I just went on a like murdering spree. I got to where the
Jeez.
base was, like where we were playing with you guys. I made like a small base there, and I just left and just started killing everything in sight until I unlocked the gun.
That sounds so American. Let's go to the British man who is more polished off than the both of us, since we're gunslingers. Go ahead. Take it away.
Yeah, yo, what up, Goose? Neon! Spooky Neon! Not gonna lie, I'm tired because I've been watching fucking anime all day. I think I watched like 7 episodes of fucking... No, because this morning we watched Heavenly Delusion, right? And then after that, I started watching some more shit. Started watching The Dangers of My Heart Season 2. Bro, I'm caught up now.
Slept?
Oh, yeah, I slept.
Because you guys were up at like 3 in the morning watching Heavenly Delusion.
Nah, I woke up at 5 and then we started watching it at like 6. So we chilling.
Oh,
We chilling.
I think I
haven't
slept
slept
like
since then,
5:30.
but I'm sleeping after this podcast, so we chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah, my day has just been watching fucking The Dangers of My Heart. It's definitely a topic I want to talk about because like this is one of like the best romance series I've seen in a fucking long time, and it's actually such a huge series as well. The manga's still ongoing. I think 130 chapters as well, so I might have to get caught up to that soon.
Yeah, that is one that is on my list. From what I've seen on episode 1, right? He's trying to kill her. That's as far as I got. Is they're in the library and he's thinking of a way to kill her.
Yeah, well, I guess should we just get into the topic first, then?
Wait, what? Pause. Hold up.
It's crazy because it's what you think, but it's also not. So let me say right now, like, kind of what Kat said. It's this kid that has like long hair. One of his his hair's covering one of his eyes. He's kind of like what would you call it? Like a shut-in kind of shit. He doesn't really have friends, and he wears like death t-shirts, if that makes sense. So you'll wear like skull and bones like fucking t-shirts and shit. Like he's not the colourful sort of kid, if that makes sense. He's kind of just like I kind of want to say like the emo kid, but not really. It's weird to explain. It's kind of just like on his own type shit, and he reads a lot of like death manga and comics and things like that, and people kind of just like, oh, okay, this kid's weird, you know. So it's kind of like the weird kid, you know.
Oh, so he's just big chillin'.
Kinda, but then he has fantasies about like killing people and shit and how he'll kill them.
Wait,
like he literally walks around with a pen cutter and things like that at all times. And like he just imagines like the worst way to kill someone, like slitting their throat and shit. It's kind of fucked up. It's really fucked up, in fact. And then one day he sees this girl, Anna or Anne Yamada. I still don't fucking understand how you pronounce her name. And he's like, oh, she's so pretty. How would she be if she's dead? Like, what would she look like if she's dead? Type shit. And then the best way to really describe it is one of those series where like the main MC starts up really fucked up and like a lonely character, but then he slowly develops into an actual person with feelings. That makes sense. It's kind of like someone that has no feelings, hates school, over time finds a reason to live, if that makes sense, a reason to enjoy these things. And that's all I can really say. But it's got one thing I do want to say. It has no death. That's one thing I want to say right now. It's literally a romance comedy series. It has no death. The whole like death thing is just for the character's build up, because he's meant to be that weird kid that we don't know nothing about until you learn actually about him, about his past. Like, it's so fucking crazy. What are you saying, Kat?
From the way you were explaining it, like when I was like, oh shit, dude, what popped into my mind when you said that, like when it was like about he kind of wanted to like basically off himself. I think he said something like that. I don't remember, but I had to mute because I was fucking choking on some tea. But it reminded me, yeah, exactly, silent voice.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that, except from like he doesn't. When he doesn't actually want to kill himself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's just big chilling in his own world.
Yeah, he's in his own world type shit. But like, listen, there's gonna be a lot of viewers right now listening to me explain that. It could be like, oh, that's such a bad explanation. But like, it's the best I can explain it without giving the story away. Because believe it or not, season 1's only 12 episodes, and it goes by real fucking quick. And then there's only 3 episodes out by the time recording this for season 2. But the story is about finding the will, I guess. That's one thing I want to say. I don't really know, like finding that one thing. I don't know. That's the best I can explain it. It's just a cool romance series about seeing two characters that are like worlds apart becoming friends. That's the way I can explain it.
This is the same anime with the very short guy and the tall girl?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not. I thought the same thing before I watched it, but it's not what you're thinking. There's no sexualizing characters or nothing in that show at all.
Yeah, so it's like a very wholesome show.
With people planning to, like, in their head killing people. That's wild.
Because let me say this, right? I don't know if you kind of find this out like episode 1 or 2 anyway, so I'm just going to say it. Minor spoiler warning, but not really. She's a model at a young age, and that's why in a lot of shots, from what you saw, Charles, from like watching the intro and shit, that's why she looks like that. Because obviously she's a Japanese young model. Obviously they're gonna try and, you know,
do the Japanese thing.
Yeah, in the best way. But you don't actually see that in the anime like that. There's no scenes where I was like, oh my god, like, look, they're over sexualizing this character. Like, nah, her personality alone is like a high schooler or whatever the fuck. Like, no, it's nothing like that. It's a wholesome show. But yeah, that's the show. I just caught up literally today, and fuck me, it's a good one. Charles, you had the opening as well for opening season 2. Me. Bro, like, this shit is so gas. Like, holy shit, I love it. It's my favorite romance anime I've seen in probably like, I don't know. It for me, it beats Horimiya easy, and that's saying something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Horimiya just felt rushed as shit for me anyway, the anime.
Oh, I read the manga.
Yeah, I'm talking anime wise, like, yeah, like this has been my best romance anime I've seen in probably about 5 years, not gonna lie. Just crazy.
I do love both the openings for Danger of the Heart and Horimiya. I was like, oh my god. I don't know, romance anime got some of the best openings, I swear to god, bro. Like, Plastic Memories has a freaking top 10 opening in my opinion as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Romance, they know how to land an opening song, and they a lot of times get the ending song down too. I'm like, oh, let them cook.
Bro, fucking
Like-
plastic memories that just scarred me from Ferris wheels and fucking things like that now.
Oh, fucking hate you. I hate you, bro. I actually hate you, bro.
I'm
hate
running
you,
out
bro.
of battery. I'm
I
sorry.
hate you, bro.
Oh, God.
I absolutely hate you,
That was
bro.
a dickhead move, bro.
Yeah, that actually made me want to reconsider life. I'm like, yo, bro. If I actually wanted to kill somebody, now I have a target. I'm like, bro, about back the mental trauma.
Battery
starts.
low.
I hate you. I actually hate you. That thing,
Fuck
that
yeah.
series had me. I don't know, bro. That shit hurt. I was like,
Well, I'm
ugh.
quite curious then. So what's your guys' favorite romance? Now we're on the romance topic, I guess. Because there's so many, and I feel like
I've like from what I've seen of Clannad so far, that's shaping up to be one of the best ones. I love also Toradora.
oh yeah, it's Toradora, fucking Tiger and Ryuji, whatever. Like, bro, their relationship is fucking crazy in that series. That
And it's
shit's
one that's-
good.
Yeah, and you could see it in the show because they don't put it towards the end of the damn series and then end the series there.
Yeah, they're great. I kind of love it when anime do that because you don't really see that these days. Where like they start, because normally it takes like a season or two for the romance to start like proper building up. Like you can tell they
Yeah.
both parties you can tell they both like each other, but they don't really show it. If that makes sense, or they slowly over time show it. With small little gimmicks and things like falling over on top of her, and then they have that moment when they're looking into each other's eyes, you know, like fucking hell.
stop.
What was it? What was that anime I was thinking? Fucking what is it? Dress Up Darling or whatever. Yeah, like bro, you know the
Oh
succulent
my
scene
God.
where she's in the cosplay on the bed and shit, and then he gets a chop.
That's-
Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, bruh.
Bro.
That brought back memories when I was younger, bro. Like when I was like, oh my God, bro. I was
I hadn't
like,
even seen that show. I've just seen the succubus scene, and I'm like, yep,
oh, bruh.
yep.
He's like,
I
yeah.
really like the
that's
romance
jealous.
building up in that show. I love the romance building up in that show. That show was fucking amazing too.
That's what I mean. There's
this-
so many romance animes.
Yeah.
these
Oh,
days.
I feel like
Bunny Girl Senpai
My
too.
favorite one would probably be Origairu.
Alright, Gyro.
Ain't that the fucking
Yeah.
incest one?
No.
That's Oremo.
Oh, same thing.
Alright.
I was like, no.
Incest is wincest. I'm like, yo,
My
no,
favorite
it's not.
romance
Yo,
is High
chill.
School DxD. Fuck.
Oh, I know.
High School
Nah,
DxD.
but Bunny Girl
School of the Dead,
Senpai,
yeah.
B-Stars. There's a lot of romance series. Like, the reason I liked B-Stars one a lot too is the main thing was like, it was juggling like realistic standards, and like one character was flat out a hoe, but she had a past with one of the characters, and this other guy that's
Okay.
like pretty much like pure innocent or whatever is trying to get to her as well. And it just
Okay,
it's like a weird love triangle thing. It's like, what the
so somebody told me about Beastars like a while ago, and I took
Yes, it's the one with
look
the
at it.
fairy blowjob.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
I took
that
one look
I know
at
where
it and
you're
I was
going
like,
with this.
nah, not for me, dog. Nah, I am not watching that.
Bro, I feel like that's a VR chat fucking special right there, bro. They be
Yeah.
loving that shit.
Bro, you know another anime that had me like that at first?
What?
Fucking gushing over magical girls. What the
Jesus
fuck?
fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Did we speak about that in this episode too, or did we only watch it
Yeah.
this week?
Uh,
I mean, for
we
Cat.
watched-
no, we watched it after episode 2 because we talked about it, but I haven't seen it yet, and now I have seen it. Up to I think we watched episode 3 together, didn't we?
Yeah. No.
And we haven't seen episode 4 yet.
I know. Me and Charles watched episode 4.
that episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
That was
That's what
Bro,
I can
they're
say. Episode 4.
they're doing
Eh.
too much.
Bro,
doing
episode
too much.
4 felt like fucking Avengers. Like, everyone was there in those ones. Everyone
Yeah.
was there in that one. What the fuck?
Everybody was yo. They had
That's
a
some
fight scene
Smash
that I was
Bros
actually
shit. What the fuck? Like,
yo, bro. They had a whole fight scene that I was actually looking for. I was like, wait, I didn't expect this fight scene to actually got my attention. What the fuck? And it wasn't even like the fan service. It was just like, yo, these two characters like we got some beef. I'm like, oh shit.
we're gonna settle this
Yeah.
shit while we smile and orgasm. Like, fucking hell.
What?
Bro, I ain't joking. That series is fucking crazy.
Oh,
So, what do you think, Kat?
yeah. Fucking. Why did it have to be children?
I feel like everyone says the same thing, bro. Like, why you gotta be 14? Just
Yeah, like, bro, they could have done the same thing, but made them like
18 or 19 or at least
Yeah.
some age that's like
Cat's
I
like-
don't know, legal.
Cat's like, why they gotta be
Like a legal
14,
age?
man? Why can't they be 12?
no, because if you know they're underage, it makes it so much harder to watch. Like if you didn't know, you'd just be like, oh, there's a bunch of lollies running around, and then you hear their age and you're like, nah, click off.
Actually, she's
like-
5,000 years old, so it's actually
Like
okay.
actually, Neon, no, I don't.
She's actually
think a
from the
single one of them is
demon
a vampire.
realm of hell, and she's been alive for millions of years. Shut
What,
the
like
fuck
Meliodas?
up. Who?
7 Deadly Sins, Meliodas.
Who? Never heard of that anime.
Damn, that's crazy.
Who? 7 Deadly Sins? Who? Who's that?
7 Deadly Ways to Fall Off, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Who? Season
Damn,
3
that's
bad
crazy.
animation? Who? Season 3 Fall Off? Who? Fuck that anime. And then with the fucking spin-off movie they did. Oh my god, man, that shit's ass. Fuck that anime. I used to love that shit. And then season 3 drops and I was like, nah, bro, you did this shit on paint. What the fuck you doing?
That thing hurt.
You seen the scene where he's laying on the fucking bed?
Oh my god, bro. The fan animations were so much better, bro. What? How are the fan animations better than what you thought?
Bro, like, oh my god, yeah.
You can't. I mean, like, you can't pull off. Like, I guess there's gonna be for every trash series out there. There's gonna be like. For every like 7 Deadly Sins, there's gonna hopefully be like a Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
The thing is, like,
uh,
fucking 7 Deadly Sins was so big, you know, so fucking
It
big.
was.
It's
Yeah.
even on Netflix. Like, how did they even mess this up? I don't know. They had everything right in front of them. They had amazing fucking characters. Like Ban is his name or whatever. Like,
Yeah, that's
bro,
my
he
favorite.
Oh,
was
yeah.
like the guy. You know, season 1, like him and that girl and shit. Like the girl he likes and shit. Their backstory. Like, bro, that shit still makes me fucking tear up a little bit. Shit's insane. And then they go to what's happening like now, and then they've even got like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but like they literally did like pretty much a Boruto situation.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the new movie, I believe, is like literally his kid. Do you know how shit that is?
He had a kid?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, no one gives a fuck. Like, no one's talking about
Yeah,
it. You
like
know?
nobody.
Like,
I didn't even know he had a fucking kid. Wait, you're talking about him and Elaine had a kid?
I don't know who he has a kid with because I don't fucking know. I just know he has a kid.
I'm like, what?
I don't even fucking know, man. But the series is that bad now. Like, I'm sorry. Listen, there's gonna be a lot of dick riders in these comments. Just like, actually, no, the animation was amazing. Even if it had bad animation, the story is amazing. Nah, bro. At that point, just read the manga. Like,
Yeah.
feel
give
like
up on that anime. You're lying to yourself.
Almost every episode, or not episode, almost every anime has like a arc or something where it just falls off.
And then if you're Tokyo Ghoul, you have a whole 3 seasons that fall off.
Yeah.
Read the
And
manga.
there's a
Read the
reason why
manga.
I'm saying almost every anime and not every anime. Because there are some where they just don't.
Yeah, Attack on Titan fell off hard, man, after season 4. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Season 4 part 2.
Yeah, I'm about to say what?
Season 4 part 2.
Bro, it's
yeah.
about to fucking come to my head. I could feel all the Twitter users right now fucking making threads and shit. Actually, you're wrong. Like, fucking hell.
You get a whole fucking Reddit post like just
At least
about
tag
this.
me in it, bro. Give me some fucking views if you're gonna try to cancel me at least for my fucking amazing trash tastes. Hey, reference.
Hey.
But yeah, where are we at again? We're just shitting on anime at this point.
Yeah.
Another romance anime I do want to quickly shout out is San Korea, whatever, like the vampire. No, the
Watch
The zombie
Oh,
one?
the
Read
zombie
read the
one.
manga.
Yeah.
yeah, that one's a
But-
good one. Read the manga. That's all I'm saying. Like the anime covered barely anything. Like the manga.
Yeah, I was
has
about
a
to say,
whole
from what
story
I've
of it.
seen of that, Charles told me just read the manga. It's so much better than the anime.
Oh, I've finished it all, and I'm gonna say, God damn,
Manga is way darker and it knows how to pull off. Like,
you haven't finished the manga though, have you?
Nah.
Yeah, no, you can't be talking. That's what I'm saying, bro. You ain't seen that final arc, so I don't want to hear nothing unless you fucking seen that that final arc.
I'm saying that from what I've seen from both, the manga is automatically superior. I'm not trying to say all the manga is always better. Yeah, I'd say like there's like some cases where the anime has done better, like Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. They've literally turned situations like what happened to Nanami and then the whole Maharaga versus Sukuna fight. They turned 2 chapters into a full episode, bro. Added all this extra content, and it was like some of the best episodes I've seen in anime up to date recently.
Damn.
Yeah, like season 2 of JJK, literally slaps.
I'm gonna have to watch. Have you guys seen Hell's Paradise?
No, I've read that shit though. Well, I read over half of it. I just never got back to it because the anime got announced as I was reading it. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, we started watching it, and I think we left off on episode 2. We haven't seen it.
Yeah. I just hate watching things weekly, but now it's all finished.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from what I've read on like my Twitter and stuff, there's people saying that there's like epic fucking fight scenes in there.
Oh yeah, the series is insane. I already know what they're talking about just from them saying that.
My question is then, I could make a video. Should anime be released weekly or all at once?
Weekly if they want to keep the hype going, but dropping all at once is such a smart thing because look at what happened with Cyberpunk Edge Runners, for example. That in fact, that's a great fucking example. You drop the whole thing, people are gonna binge that shit, and like YouTubers are gonna make videos about that giguk, you know, like get it even more hyped because they had more of a fun time watching it all at once. Like there's benefits for both, but probably weekly, I'd say. Because you gotta think as well, like it's gotta be on Japanese television as well, so it makes sense for them to do it weekly still.
Well, I was gonna say if they do it weekly, because then I know people do not like waiting to watch the next episode.
Literally,
and that's how I am with a couple of anime that I'm watching right now. Is that I don't want to wait to watch the next one when they leave off the last episode on a fucking cliffhanger.
Where you got a character about to like go fucking Super Saiyan or some shit, about to go fucking crazy. You're like, oh, to be continued. What the fuck you talk about, bitch? Like, nah, don't even be saying that shit. I remember Attack on Titan was the worst one, like for season 4 at least. Like
every episode made me angry, bro. I'm like, yo, I gotta wait a whole week. Me and my brother would get angry. It
was worse as a manga reader as well, because I'm like, bro, we're just 2 chapters away. Stop milking the fucking shit. Like, bro, they were doing like a chapter an episode at that point. It was disgusting how much they were milking Attack on Titan. That shit should have ended at least like 12 episodes ago. Fuck me, compared to the manga. They fucking added so much pointless shit. That still pissed me off about the series. But yeah.
I still haven't seen any more than season 4 part 2.
What?
What fucking part is that? I don't even know at this point. Like, how many parts did we get?
After he got his fucking head blown off, and they show like the tree.
There?
Yeah. Bro, that's where I left off.
Bro, you literally left off right before the biggest, like, one of the biggest reveals in the entire series, bro. He's just like...
I mean, I don't fucking blame
It wasn't so much of, nah, I'm done, because remember, that is the point where my laptop shit on me. Like, back then, I was always on a laptop, and I didn't have my desktop.
And it's also, I don't blame you as well for not even going back to it, because, like, Attack on Titan, man, we didn't know what the fuck was happening, you know? Like, you have part 1, they literally called it the final season, and then you've split it into 2 cores. We're not even halfway through fucking season 4. You've added a 3rd part now, and then you've added part 2 of part 3. And then, did they do more parts after that? I don't even fucking know. It's so dumb.
I don't even know either.
It's so dumb.
The part that confused the shit about me about AOT was the big time skip where they went back. So, like, you have it to where, you know, they're fighting and everything, and then it goes back, and there's, like, none of that. And they're telling the story about the other people.
Oh, are you talking about, like, the Ymir?
I think it was season 4 part 1. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, when they stopped fighting and they started showing off the rest of the world.
Yeah. That's what confused the shit about. And then like literally the next like season or whatever, or halfway through that season is they're like back to fucking fighting and they're having like an all out war. Like Aaron shows up at their fucking crib like, "Hey, what's up, boys?" Like
Yo, he really was like, it is what it is, just like
bro really said, "Who's gonna stop me?"
He really did say that. I was like, that man is wild.
I love Attack on Titan, but that really pissed me off. As a manga reader, I'm one of those, right? It really pissed me off how much they were just delaying the series and like calling it different parts. Like, bro, if they just called it like season 5 and then season 6 and then this final season, it would have made me so much more happy. It's the fact they just, you could tell there was just so
like
much
season 4,
milking with
part
that
1,
shit.
Season 4, part 2, season 4, the final.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's a valid, they are allowed to milk the shit, right? It's literally, like, at this point, the biggest anime of all time, but, like, it's just the way they went with it, it was so misleading, to the point it was just pissing me off. It felt like a YouTube clickbait video, like, but as a series, like, honestly, it pissed me off so much. It's like, oh, the series is amazing. Oh, nice, this is part 4 of the final season, so this could have been 4 seasons on its own. Okay, cool. So yeah. Cool.
Yeah, now we sound like manga reader elitists, bro. I swear to God.
No, we just sound like people that have valid opinions for a manga
it's
that
just...
should have fucking done what other anime did and not milked it for fucking, 3 years with the same title? Like, nah, that shit's cringe. Like, straight
we
up
also
cringe.
talked about Sankare, freaking Tokyo Ghoul. Like, yo, we were sounding like...
Okay, so speaking of Sankare, what do you guys think the worst manga adaptation into an anime is?
Ooh, we already... one of them was
I've got one right now, Pooper. Like,
oh
straight
my
up.
God. Bro, that was unfair what they did to Pupa. Bro, there was... Oh my God, that was such a good manga. How did they butcher it? So, okay. 5-minute episodes. That alone was terrible. It had one of the best, like, creepy openings you can hear. Like, it was almost on the level of Higarashi's opening. You're just like, oh shit, I'm uncomfortable with the grotesque imagery. You have the setup for what could be one of the best horror series to come out within recent years, and then you're like, nah.
Hey yo.
And then they try to fetishize the scenes where, like, he was getting eaten by his sister, because I was like, what?
Huh?
Yeah, there was a whole...
Okay, I haven't seen that, so the way you just explained that had me like, what the fuck? Like, he got ate by his sister?
Okay. So, the whole premise is the idea that these two kids come from, like, an abusive household. The mother's gone and pretty much had a mental break. So, they're living by themselves until their abusive father comes back every now and then to beat the shit out of them. The girl, like, starts seeing weird shit, and eventually she's in a park. Goes through a transformation, turns into a monster, and starts eating people. Her brother somehow awakens this ability that he can constantly keep regenerating. So to keep her urges in check, some lady in black from a mysterious organization tells her, hey, eat your brother to, like, press your urges. And it just falls off from there. And I'm like, especially anime-wise.
Wait, the way you explain that, is that sort of like Inspector? Where the guy can regenerate and shit?
Yeah, similar. Oh,
like
yeah, I need to get back to that series. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we could literally make that another clip of me explaining an anime in 30 seconds, bro.
Yeah, the anime is... Pupa is definitely a weird one. Again, it's only like 4-minute episodes, and there's only 12 episodes or 10 or some shit, so you can just watch it literally in like an hour, just over an hour or some shit, whatever, how long some episodes are. It's just, it doesn't make sense why it's this trash compared to the manga.
Like, it was around the time that a lot of anime were trying the 5-minute episode, like, run times, and it worked well for comedy series that didn't really have a storyline to them. It's like, oh, this is the gag and stuff like that. And even then, it didn't work because, why? You had to wait a whole week for a 5 minutes, bro.
Oh, yeah. A whole week for 5 minutes? That's not even worth at that point.
Bruh, so I'm just like... I don't know,
Poop is just ass.
ass.
I think of another series that wasn't good as manga. There's a lot, but obviously I'm on the spot right now, so it's hard to fucking think about that
Tokyo
shit.
Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul, listen, as much as I shit on season 2 and then Tokyo Ghoul the anime, like 2 was good for its own story. Not following manga canon, obviously doing its own route. But we don't talk about like, to me that just it didn't happen.
Yeah,
Like,
they didn't like flop an entire wedding scene at all, bro. They didn't flop that at all.
Bro, the fucking
Damn.
sex scene was a fucking stock animation. Like, bro, it was screenshots. They just it was a slideshow. That shit pissed me off. I want to see my boy slap some cheeks. Instead, it's like fucking playing the same song we've heard for fucking 10 episodes, and they're just smashing to it. It's like, nah, bro, you need to chill out with that bullshit.
Imagine having a song you have sex to. Oh, bro.
Bro, like, listen, you gotta have those songs on, You gotta have that lo-fi beat as you're smashing cheeks. That's how we do
I
it.
just put on Daniel Caesar or something like that.
You gotta have that unravel playing, bro. You gotta have that rumbling as you're rumbling those cheeks, like. You're crazy at that shit. Trust me.
Nah, you put on some Naruto songs. Like,
Oh,
put on
God.
Silhouette, bro. Do 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 do. Yo, girl, I'm getting it in, bro. I'm doing the Naruto here. Not even. There's so many songs. Yeah,
I haven't even seen that part in the fucking Naruto, right? But it's been like, I have a brother, and it was on his fucking playlist, right? And every single night before he would go to bed, he would listen to the playlist. And so I'd just be sitting awake, like, just chilling on the Xbox, and that song would fucking come on, so it gets stuck in my fucking head.
I mean, at least it's not. Oh man, put on the Toonami version of Dragon Ball Z theme and just start banging cheeks. Dragon, catch the dragon. I'll be hyped.
What the fuck?
I'd be like, yo.
Bro, Charles really said, "You about to catch this dragon."
No, that sounds like. That'd be the one time I'm hyped about sex, bro. I'm like, oh my god,
what the hell?
I'll be like, no way. Oh, that shit be wild. I mean,
Right, let's talk about Heavenly Delusion real quick, because I want to hear. I
would love to, but I haven't seen it.
I don't give a fuck. So I want to hear what your first thoughts. So first of all, Charles, explain the series a little bit, if you can. Obviously, you haven't even seen the full ending yet. You don't know what the fuck's happening. But explain what you know so far without giving too much spoilers for Cat, because Cat's a dumbass.
Okay,
Yeah.
There's 2 points of the story that are being told simultaneously. One of this hospital that's being surrounded by walls with kids that seem to have special abilities, that are dressed androgynously and overlooked by adults and one robot person. So that's the weird part of it all. But trying to connect it with the real life situations we're seeing right now, the world had a whole catastrophe around 20 years ago. The weird thing that I find that is just like mind-boggling is that there's 2 characters that look damn near identical to one another.
Yeah.
And like the story is that they both have to meet up with each other somehow, some way. The story of like the one person in the hospital place / school, everything is like clean, clear. Nothing's too far out of hand until you get later on in the series. And then you got Destroyed Tokyo on the other end. And I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. He's got a bodyguard, and they're just looking for this place called Heaven, and they had to deal with these monsters that are called man-eaters. And I won't go too farther into explaining that.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool series when it comes to like adventuring, traveling, also friendship. So it's very fucking good. And the last episode I made Charles watch, because I'm like rewatching it, but with Charles, like Pocky this time, and yeah, I think Charles like literally had to like fucking. I looked at Discord and it was muted, so I'm pretty sure homie was crying of what just happened.
Putting my business out there is kind of wild, bro.
I think you were crying your fucking tits off, bro. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I definitely was. I had to mute voice, bro.
I just checked over. I was like, wait, where the fuck's Charles at? Yeah, talking for like 5 minutes, muted. I was like, for fuck's. I think that was like episode 7 and 8, so we're not even at the end yet. We've still got some way to go. We're at the final stretch, but we're not there yet. There's still a lot to happen. One thing I do want to say, like the final 2 episodes, like there was a lot of controversy. I can't say that word for shit.
Controversial.
Yes, there's a lot of controversial shit about this on Twitter, right? Obviously, Twitter of anywhere would be the fucking place to complain. But something huge happens, and I'm excited to see your reaction to it, Charles, because I know it's definitely going to be a topic we will talk about on the podcast. It will start a big debate. So, not even debate. Yeah, okay, that's all. I have to leave it off there. The series is great. I can't wait for season 2. I think the manga's finished, or it's about to end, or something like that. Very good series with a lot of mindfuckery plot twists and reveals. So, Kat, get your ass on that fucking series. Trust me, I know you will like that series.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it after this.
Yeah, it's one of those ones as well. Like you watch one episode, and like
you just get sucked in.
You're gonna watch another episode. I remember Charles was saying like, "Oh, 2 more episodes and I'll go to bed." 4 episodes
and then,
later,
yeah,
like literally 4.
Yeah,
I think we started from. I think we
episode 2.
I think we started from episode 2,
1.
and then we got to like episode 9 or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
we watched part of episode 1 so I can get a recap of everything that happened so far. And then I was like, oh damn, we're on episode 9. That's kind of crazy.
yeah, so that anime's fucking amazing.
Bruh, when I binge an anime, bro.
No, I was just
don't
laughing
be
because
talking
bro's
shit, bro.
like, yeah, I just rewatched part of episode 1, and then like, I'm like, oh shit, we're on episode 9 already.
Nah, bro be like fucking, oh yeah, I'm gonna binge this anime, watches 4 episodes, says it's amazing, and then just goes and watches like 5 other anime. He literally did his Ranking of Kings. He was like, oh, this series is fucking amazing. Oh, what episode did you get to?
Watches 5
Oh,
other.
episode 4, so you didn't even start the series? Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
because I'm watching Bocce the Rock, JoJo's.
Yeah, now you are.
Heavenly Delusions. What other series have I been watching? Yu-Gi-Oh! 1998. Well, 1999. The season 0 as well. Freaking, I'm watching World's Best Assassin Reincarnated or whatever.
Ooh, that's a good one.
GTO. I was like, okay, I could keep going down the list. I'm like, bro, I need to actually finish some stuff. So I've been finishing anime recently.
Yeah.
What? It's a nice.
I've started
honestly.
rewatching anime.
I just started getting back to anime. I haven't watched anime in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I just got back to it because obviously I was doing cartoons and shit, and now I've like kind of just dropped that altogether. Like I'm just fucking watching anime again in my free time, which is nice because before I was doing it for a job. It kind of felt like it was.
And now it's not.
It was like
whenever you do something for a job, it always feels like it's forced. Whenever you do it in your off time.
Yeah, well, like you could probably say the same thing to like Alonzi, like all these fucking reaction channels, right? As well, like, you don't realize it at the time, but whenever a new anime drops, you'll be like, "Oh, this looks so good! I can't wait to watch it in my spare time." But then you got this thought at the back of your head where you're like, "But I could record this for Patreon. I could record this for YouTube, and it kind of takes you away from it." So yeah. Because it was even like the new One Piece arc just started, Egghead, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll go and do One Piece reactions again. And then I was like, nah, I'll watch this in my spare time. Fuck it. Like, this is my show now, It took me 3 years to catch up. This is my show now. I'm going to watch this in my spare time.
Yeah, because I remember you first asked me about One Piece. I was like, yeah, it's really good. You're like, should I watch it? I'm like, yeah. Then you like literally completed. I was like, whoa. Well, bro, you're like,
bro, when I was doing that shit for like literally my full-time job, like that shit was fucking amazing, right? It was amazing. So that's the reason I was watching so much. I was like, you know what? This is my job, and I can watch 12 episodes a day. Say less. Let's do it right now. Let's pop on stream real quick and just fucking get some subs and bits and shit and watch One Piece. It was fucking amazing, but nah, I can't do it anymore. Maybe one day I'll try to do it again, but that's all content altogether. Nah, I'm just doing my gacha shit right now, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my Honkai Star Rail shit and Honkai Impact.
Gotcha, bitch.
Bro, I fucking love these games right now. Not even just like because the views are good. Like the game's actually good as well. So I'm chilling right now. I am chilling. I like my
Yeah,
job.
I have not got any like more into the game itself. I haven't been playing games other than Palworld. Um,
Power. That's a
yeah.
discussion. Ooh. Ooh.
Right, Charles.
You want?
No, you start Palworld up. I feel like this is a topic you could talk about because you've had the most fun, torturing our Pokemon. So have fun.
That's you, bro. I had to take care of them because you abused them, and you don't even. Bro, who the fuck puts them at the hardest level of labor and doesn't even provide them a spa, nor gives them medicine, and barely feeds them anything outside of berries, bro? What is wrong with you?
Okay, so number one, they can feed themselves. Number two, they don't need a spa day. Fuck them, they're work slaves, not, have fun slaves. And number three, I mean, they're fine working. Who cares if they overwork themselves to death? Then you can get the butcher knife, and just get some good shit off of
Bro,
them.
that's what fucking no. What did Jacob say a few days ago? We was like on top of we was at our second base, and he was like, "Oh, he has broken bones and shit, fractures. He's starving. He's depressed. He's sad that we're not with him all the time." Jacob picks him up and throws him off the fucking cliff, bro.
Yeah, because I joked about doing that myself, and then I held him. I was like, I can't do this. He's looking at me sad. He's like, give me that shit. I was like, oh,
he's the one that say less. Give me that shit and fucking throw him. Oh, the fuck?
Like, I remember I stood there for like a minute trying to process what I just witnessed, bro.
Yeah, what I've realized about Palworld is you don't have to have it on always work. You can set it to, what's the other one, like guard the base from attackers or something like that, and they'll still work. And they won't get like depressed as often. They won't have like fatigue or anything. So that's what I did on my world, because I'm never there. I just am out murdering other Pokemon with my gun.
Christ, free Palestine.
Nah, bro, I'm the opposite to you. They're going on the hardest fucking working difficulty, and they're doing my fucking work for me. I don't give a shit. Listen,
well, my thing is like, if they get depressed or something, I'm just gonna kill them. And
this
I need
is
work
my
slaves,
house.
so I don't
want
want
to their
go
house,
catch
bro.
more.
This is my house. They do what I fucking tell them.
You don't even go up to them and be like, how your day is? Like,
Fuck
pet them, feed them. Like, what?
Bro, the amount of times that everyone's like, oh, Neon, your Pokemon's fucking hungry, it's depressed. Bro, I just go out to the Pokebox thing and just swap it out for a new one. I'm like, okay, cool.
And I have to refeed
slowly
them
die
and
in the fucking box because I don't care.
Yeah, and they haven't died because I had to go behind you and fix them.
Listen, I'm just doing God's work. God
put them there for us to put them to work.
Yeah, literally, they're little fucking shitbag little Pokemon, little wannabes, right? Like, fuck them. They do what I tell them to do.
I'm surprised that Steam gets away with producing games that are so fucking vile. Because, like, we already have, like, Forest and Sons of the Forest where you can literally eat people, bro. And now we have slavery. I'm just like, bro.
No, Pokemon slavery is different.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Bro, what are you talking about?
You can catch
slave,
people.
Bro.
You can literally catch people. It says it tells you that it's inhumane, but it's like you do you.
It's fucking crazy because I remember a top was saying like, oh yeah, if you catch humans, you can sell them for a high price. I was like, wait, what? Say less. I just went to a fucking camp and just took like 10. I was like, alright, well, you're getting fucking sold, aren't you, on the black market? Like, bro, I'm fucking...
Bro went and caught them all. He's like, you're getting sold. You're getting sold.
Say less, bro. You're getting fucking sold on that market, bro. I'm about to fucking buy a shitload of Pokeballs with that shit. Like, goddamn, thank you. So I'll be kind of rich right now.
Yo, on my world, I have not spent any gold. I have like 14,000 just from killing people.
Bro, this is Assassin's Creed. You just murders people and then goes through their...
Bro, I have a fucking musket. You think I'm not gonna go just kill people? Like, what?
Wow, bro. He's like, I needed a weapon. He's like, weapon? I've gotta use it to murder, bro. I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah, like, I have to, you know?
He doesn't even look for a reason for self-defense. He just is armed
There is
and
no
dangerous.
self-defense.
He's like, bro.
It's Palworld, you know? They're all pals, and my pal is my gun.
That's wild, bro. I'm just remembering, like, I got mad because I remember when I hatched an egg And that was like 5 in the morning. I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Oh wait, I gotta get my egg.
Oh yeah, you
And
were
then-
waiting for me to hatch the egg, weren't you? And you're like, nah.
nah. Yeah.
Oh, it's
and
not
then-
that time, bro. I thought you
Yeah,
fell
it was.
asleep.
Oh, I almost fell asleep, and I was like, then I saw that my egg was gone, and I snapped. Remember that? I was so mad. I was like, who the fuck took my egg? Who the fuck took my egg? I was
Top,
like, yo.
let me guess, it was Top.
Yeah, it was. He's like, huh? I was like, Top, where's my fucking egg, bro?
Was that? I'm
I
down.
had-
Down.
I thought we. I not means,
That-
is it?
That shit made me so fucking mad. I snapped at him, bro.
Yeah, like, bro, you just
Like-
waited a whole hour and a half to hatch an egg, and somebody just took it.
That shit made
Half the
me
time you wait
so...
for like fucking, you wait hours for a good egg, and it's just nothing good. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It
Or
was
that
a-
for
it
a
was
fucking
like-
Nox, my 5th Nox in the night. Cool.
No, it was a
Well, the
new
good thing
Pokemon,
about
and
it
was,
is
like,
you
rare. I was
can-
like, you son of a bitch.
You can still use the butcher knife on them.
Hmm?
So if you don't like it, just butcher them.
Bruh.
Yeah. Bro, what I hate about that game is the fucking climb mechanic. It's so gay. I mean, it's so
Yeah, you run out of. So I feel like what they did is, have you played Genshin, Pocky?
bad. Oh my god, fuck that.
You know how the stamina is on Genshin?
Yeah.
It's the literal same on Palworld.
Bruh, Breath of the Wild did it better, bruh.
I haven't played it because I'm a broke bitch and I don't have a Nintendo.
Bruh, Nintendo Switch 2 comes out and I'm still mad about that. But, yo, let's talk about how, like, freaking, what do you call it? Freaking Pokemon did not give a shit. Until the
Yeah,
Palworld started
Nintendo
making
doesn't
money.
care. So
Man,
in-
now
they
they
make
do.
money.
Now they're
No,
threatening
no.
to sue
So-
them, so yeah.
So in Japan does not have a fair use law. That's an American thing. And like everywhere else. Japan does not have that. And the people who made Palworld is also in Japan. So it wouldn't be an inner like, I don't know what the fuck it's called, a lawsuit between like different countries. It would be a lawsuit in the same country if it were to happen. And they didn't give a fuck about Palworld releasing for, like, since it's been out so far. So I don't think that they're actually going to sue.
I don't know, they put a big statement out a few days ago saying they're looking
Yeah.
into it, so I don't know about that one. I mean, I'm keeping that one real. That's
I'm
not
not
what they've
saying-
been saying the last 2 days. Yeah, that's literally what we're talking about right now. They've
Oh shit.
they've come out saying they're
Yeah.
investigating it, so I don't know about that. And that's their official Pokemon company that tweeted that. So
The thing
Okay,
here is
but-
this.
It's not like literal Pokemon.
yeah, you say that though, but have you tried comparing? Haven't you seen the videos where they're literally comparing Pokemon to Palworld? How Palworld stole like half their roster, but
I
just
mean, they
changed the
just
name
really-
and the color. Yes, it's bad.
I mean,
I didn't
I
think
mean-
it was bad until I saw it.
Damn.
And listen,
to
fuck
be fair-
Pokemon. I'm on the train right now. Fuck Pokemon. Pokemon doesn't deserve shit right now. Especially
'cause
the
the game-
games. It does not deserve shit with these last few games. They've scammed me out of fucking Scarlet and Violet. Go fuck themselves. Said they're
The
gonna
last
fucking
one I
fix the
DLC
played
game.
is
They
was
never
Sun
did.
trash.
and Moon, and Sun and Moon is nothing like Palworld.
Yeah, what they did is pretty much, it's not really stealing, considering the fact that they could change. All they have to do is change the name and change the design. As long as they don't look the same, it's technically not stealing. So they're not really infringing on any rights. To be fair, it's damn near almost identical. But as long as they change the key features, they can't really sue. But Japan is running on different-
like, not Nintendo, but Pokemon aren't winning. They're not winning that lawsuit. Not a chance. But the fact they've just, like, they're
That
talking
literally
about it now,
nailed
it's
themselves.
just, it is kind
And-
of fucking scary in that sense. It's just like, damn. 'Cause
It's
you
scary
know,
because
you,
it just
you don't
come
know,
out and it's about to be taken.
like, you don't know what money can do, right? You really don't, especially in these countries as well. Like, bro, if you've got the highest money, like, you don't know, in Japan, you might just win that shit altogether.
Yep, money rules the world.
It's literally, it's scary, because can you imagine if, like, Palworld gets taken off everything? Because I believe right now it's on, like, the Game Pass and shit. It's on Steam, obviously, as the #1 seller of all time, I believe. Like, can you imagine if it just gets taken down? This is
Oh,
like
I think I
fucking.
know-
This is gonna be huge.
Yeah, I think the reason why Nintendo's also starting to act as well is because, like, it was mainly just on Steam, which they really don't care about since they don't half the times don't care since they don't see it as a direct competitor. Since none of the games on Steam, like most of the games on Switch are like Switch exclusive, so you don't see it on Steam. So they're just like, oh, it's a different market. However, since they started going into PlayStation and Xbox, those are actual direct competitors to Nintendo because it's one of the three systems. And since 2 out of the 3 systems are about to offer the game, that's when they're like, oh no, they're making too much money now. Now we can take action and stuff like that. It's like they keep you into
they're
a
like, this is
safety net.
my money, bitch. It's my money and I want it now.
Because now Nintendo, now PlayStation and Xbox have like their own version of Pokemon, and like Nintendo was banking on the fact that there was going to be no other way for like PlayStation or Xbox to compete with Pokemon because there was no games in that same genre. Now that they have access to that, Pokemon's like, no. Nintendo's like, nah, we can't do that right here. Now we have competition. We'd actually have to put effort in our Pokemon games. We'd have to bump up the graphics, add more features as well. Maybe a survival-like kit. Maybe more customer, character customizations. We'd actually have to put effort in our games instead of just porting over stuff. I'm like, now they're like, fuck, we need to put in effort. We're getting rid of this so we don't ever have to put in effort again.
Yeah, it's like, nah, we gotta put in effort. Nah, fuck that. Why would we want to do that? Let's just take their shit down.
Yeah, this is the alpha version of the game. This is not even a full beta, and this is not even the full, like, 100% completed, like, game.
Yeah,
and it's already garnered this much attention.
And there was just an update for it, like, yesterday, I believe. Hold on, let me check. So, there was an update for Palworld today at 10 a.m.
Long as they get it, because I know on Twitter they posted their roadmap of what's happening for updates. They're saying they're adding like PvP and shit, like PAL battles. It's gonna be interesting what they got. They're adding a bunch of new PALs and shit. It's like if they can keep updating Palworld, like this game is gonna be on top for a long time, right? Because again, Palworld, I don't know for you guys, but Palworld is literally like the Pokemon game that I've always wanted. Even when I was a kid, man, like I always wanted to fucking build bases and shit, have Pokemon roam around the bases. A good example is Pokemon Emerald. Don't know if you guys ever played, but when you can like make the hidden bases in some places, like you could just like, there's some spots in walls where you can just like break through it and pretty much make it as like your base. You could put like carpet down and shit. I used to love that shit as a kid, like especially with the old Pokemon games. Like shout out to anyone that fucking remembers that shit, by the way. Goddamn, Pokemon Emerald still my favorite Pokemon game to this day. And like I always loved the whole base building shit, you know, just having the pals walk with you, some homie shit, and then yeah, Palworld, you kind of have that, and it's amazing. Again, you have like the Breath of the Wild sort of like vibes with it as well when it comes to like just the world you can travel around. There's the little towers you can teleport to, right? The Waystones, you have random villages and shit. You have the paraglider, you have the shit stamina, so yeah.
Yep.
It's Palworld is everything I've ever wanted. But without the guns. Like I never asked for the guns. The guns are cool.
I want the guns.
But like even if the guns weren't in the game, like I wouldn't care less still. The game is still amazing how it is right now. The fact that I can have like Pokemon working for me and shit, not even like memeing now, about like slaving the Pokemon away and shit, but like literally the way they could just work for you shit. Like you could tell them what to do. You have to get different kinds of Pokemon to do different things, if that makes sense. It feels so fucking cool, man. It feels like
it would be
a game
hell of a lot better if you can have specific Pokemon set to specific like tasks.
Yeah,
you know,
they just move around. Honestly,
you can kind of do that. You just have to, if you pick up a Pokemon or a PAL, throw it at a workstation, it will be assigned to that workstation. That's how it works in a minute. It's just kind of broken. Like sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. Jacob taught me that. But the game needs a lot of work, but we got to remember as well the amount
it just come out like 3 days ago.
What
or
is
some
it?
shit.
Is it early access or alpha or something like that? Like, bro, the game isn't even fully released. It's probably nowhere near full release, right? Like, there's so much work to still go into this, and they've already said they're doing end game stuff already. Like they're already going to be adding like extra bosses, extra like fucking. They said they're doing new islands and shit as well. Like the game is what I have wanted, and it feels cool. And you also have like these fucking servers and shit. Like obviously the dedicated servers are a bitch to set up, so we haven't done it. But the fact like we can just invite like up to 4 friends or some shit, and we can all just fuck around, and it's not even that laggy. Like sometimes it has random moments, but the game feels fine, you know.
Yeah. So I think what would make it better as to like multiplayer wise is if you are the host, then you can set how many people can join you. That will be sick, because at the moment it's only 4 people, like you plus 3, and then that's 4.
That. Yeah, they're definitely up there in the future.
I feel like if they made it like 8, then that would be perfect for like not a dedicated server.
Listen, even if they did like the servers, like you have to pay like, even if it's like $5 a month to have a server up, we can have like 30 people. I would still pay that. I'll pay it.
I'd pay that.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck, bro. The game is like $25, bro. The new Call of Duty was $70 fucking for a DLC.
For DLC.
Like I even tweeted about this. That's so insane to me. That's so fucking insane to me. And this game is 10 times better than that shit.
Yeah, because there's like AAA games really just bank on the names that they have under them to charge whatever price they like. Why do you think Nintendo gets away with
also
charging
the
so much
thing
for
about
Pokemon?
Call of Duty is it's by Activision. They really do not give a fuck. They fuck zombies up so fucking bad.
Have they
like
even
we said
updated
like we
zombies
did
anymore?
say in episode 1? Well, there was the last update that we talked about in episode 1 of the podcast, and they haven't done any more like shit since. But like we said in episode 1, that Call of Duty by itself can have an entire fucking episode. There's just so much shit wrong with it. It's insane.
Yeah, it's the fact it's not even like we're just talking about this now. We've been talking about this since like fucking Black Ops like 4, I want to say. Like even back in like Infinite Warfare and things like that, you know. Like everyone was like,
I literally couldn't even be fucked to get Infinite Warfare, dude.
Bro, literally saying, but like we wanted the boots on ground shit, you know? We didn't want the whole jump around in space and bullshit. Like, they turned it into fucking Halo for, like, 4 or 5 years. That shit was so fucking dumb. So they just don't listen to us. I gave up on Call of Duty a long time. Yeah, I buy the game sometimes when it drops, if I like the gameplay I've seen from other YouTubers and shit, because I'll play it for, like, a week or 2. But yeah, the fall off is hard, man. Bring me back to Black Ops 2 days. Bring me back. But going back to Palworld, what I wanted to say is like, what do you guys actually think about the game? Because I've already kind of just explained my piece. Like this is the game I fucking love it. And obviously we're all playing for every night, like for hours. So
yeah,
I mean, yeah, you go ahead first, Kat.
So, it gets harder and harder to level up. Like, after you hit, like, level 21, it is so hard to level up to level 22. And from level 22 to get to level 23 is, like, you can go around and beat bosses, like, every fucking boss. You can beat every fucking boss when you hit level 21 and still not level up to level 22.
I don't know how.
But I mean,
I've been leveling up. I've been leveling up rapid as shit. I'm level 25.
Well, I'm level 22 now because I just went around murdering all of the fucking bosses, and that's what I was trying to say. It gets harder to level up, which is something you want, but you don't want it to be like too hard.
I know. I want that shit.
I have not been like doing anything with my base, so I don't fucking know. I just have them there, and I have them make a shit ton of berries, and that's it. They're just making berries, and I also have the fridge, the little mini fridge where you could put food in. So that's what they are doing on mine, and I feel like it's like an amazing fucking game. It's something like I feel the best comparison I can give it to, and I saw this I think it was in the what is it? They're not called comments. They're reviews. The reviews of the game. Somebody said it was like Ark with Pokemon with guns, and that is the best explanation I can give because it is just, I don't know. It's something where you can sit there and literally play it for 12 hours straight and not be bored.
Yeah,
Because there's always new shit to do. Like,
it's a
you
great
can be
game to
like,
play
oh,
on
I
your own
need
as well.
this. Yeah, yeah, and the fact that you playing it not just like with friends, but I have been playing it on my own. I can't name a fucking like the last game I've done that with. The last game I played on my own for more than like 2 hours straight.
It's a great fucking feeling, especially like the late night Discord calls, what like me and Charles have been doing with like a few other of our friends. We've just been like fucking just like 2 in
Just
the morning,
chilling.
just like we're all just bored. We're like, what should we do? Oh fuck it, let's just play some power. Let's go make a base. Let's go fucking fuck up these powers. You know, like bro, it's good vibes. I'm really enjoying the game, and I'm just still not bored of it. Anyway, I've been playing it for like a week now.
Yeah.
Let me go on Steam real quick to actually see how many hours I've got. A lot of the hours have been AFK, but probably like 30 hours, I want to say now. Yeah, 31.1 hours. And I'm still not bored.
I have 28.1 hours.
Yeah, and
And a lot
still
of
not
that
bored.
is when I was playing by myself. And like I said, I cannot name the last time I have enjoyed a game that much to play it by myself. Because all of the games I played, like now, is just with you guys or with my friend Matt. Like, I don't play, like, solo games.
I don't play shit either. I do not play nothing. I played Call of Duty when I first dropped for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I
Said the game is
remember that.
shit, and then
And then
haven't gone
just
back
stopped.
to it. Yeah, and then have not gone to it after they just did a shit update for zombies, and I was like, okay, it's not enough content.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you, Charles? What's your thoughts? Because I know you do play games. You recently bought a PS5 and shit. You know, so.
Yeah, and then the Switch as well, and a lot of the PC games. As far as I can tell from what I've seen so far, I definitely love the exploration part of it all because I love games that allow me to explore the environment, mess with it, change it up, create
Have
homes
your
in
freedom.
it, and interact. Yes, and that like playing like I wasn't even a gamer until like within recent years, like because of Breath of the Wild and the Switch coming out, and I was like, shit. But like being able to explore is one of the major things I've always loved about games, creating a world that I can get engrossed in, enveloped in, and spend all my time in and not get bored of. The other part of it as well is like it's a co-op game I can play with people that isn't competitive. You get to move at your own pace as well. Like I enjoyed games like Apex for the longest time because I got to play games with you guys. But now I've got a game that isn't competitive. I can take it at my own pace. It is literally the combination of Breath of the Wild, Pokemon, and Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And
literally.
Minecraft. Like
And Call of Duty.
war games. Yes.
Oh yeah, Minecraft. That's what I compared it to when I was talking to Matt about it, and I was showing him some gameplay. Bro, whenever they add that like Steam and Xbox update, like bro, they are gonna have so many fucking players.
Is Matt gonna play when you do that?
Yeah, they're supposed to make it so that Steam can play with Xbox and like a
Yeah.
future update. As soon as that update drops, like me, not just me and like you two, but me, Matt, like and some other people, like we're all just gonna like hop on. Which is why I said they need to make it so that whenever you're playing like in a solo world, you can have more than 3 of your friends join you. Especially if you have like a higher spec PC, because Palworld isn't that hard to run.
Bro, listen, Joey needs to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Charles, this is what I'm talking about, bro.
No, that's not me.
I don't.
Is
That's
that-
not
is
even
that-
Joey. That's
who's
the
that? Is that your
fucking bitch dog outside. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna have to send me your dog over. Like, you fucking just send him over, bro. I'm telling you.
You can have her.
These fucking dogs
literally
that
just
be
take her.
barking in the background, nah, that's crazy. You don't hear Eric barking, do you? Huh? You don't
No,
hear
I
him
know
barking
it's
right
in
now, huh?
background. Well, I have my settings set up away so that you won't hear Joey.
But one thing I want to say about Palworld, right, is that a lot of people been comparing this to Pokemon. Yeah, like, it makes sense you're comparing this to Pokemon. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that are the same, right? Like, literally, you know Grisbolt? The big fucking Zombie Grisbolt? It's like the first boss you beat at the tower.
Yeah.
Like,
I soloed him.
Bro, that is, yeah, so have I quite a few times now, but that is literally Electabuzz. Like, literally Electabuzz when you compare them to. So that's funny as
What's
shit. But, like,
Electabuzz? Is that like a big Raichu?
pretty much.
Okay.
And shit is funny. There's people saying it's like plagiarism and things like that. It's like, yeah, to an extent, obviously, it's took things
But
from
they
multiple
made their own
games.
twist on it.
But yeah, and they're also doing the right things, and it's an early access alpha game or whatever the fuck. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's crazy. One thing I did want to quickly say about that though is going back to Pokemon. Like, bro, I have not enjoyed like the last like 5 to 7 years of Pokemon. I just haven't. Sword and Shield, fucking trash. Scarlet and Violet, not a finished game, not polished at all. The only good recent game to me that still felt like a beta, not even a completely finished game, was Legends Arceus. Like, even Charles, you can like, I 100% of that game. I got every Pokemon. I was going to the point of shiny hunting afterwards as well. I love that game. I probably have over 100 hours on that game. Fucking love that game. But to me, the game still didn't feel like it was complete, if that makes sense. It felt like it was a new idea for Pokemon that they were testing. So yeah, and I feel like Palworld kind of just took a lot from that and just made this game even better. Palworld just took everything that Pokemon did wrong and has made it right now, you know? Like, bro, again, going back to like when I was a kid, like I always wanted to make bases with my Pokemon, like ride my Pokemon and shit, fly around. We've recently seen that with like Legends Arceus, but not to the full extent, you know? There's still limitations there. You can't ride every Pokemon, only certain Pokemon, like 5 Pokemon, whatever it was. This game, I'm pretty sure there's like a saddle for like every PAL, right? Nearly.
Yeah, like everyone I've caught so far, just about, except for the penguins, obviously, and like the smaller ones. But every other one has had a saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll be right back. The dogs are kind of going crazy.
Yeah, you should. So yeah, I just feel like Palworld is a game that I'm gonna be playing for a long time. And I really do hope they keep updating this game over time. I really fucking do, man. If they can keep updating this game, keep polishing it, again, do all these updates like the Xbox to Steam, add new pals, add actual servers so we can play, like, even when others are offline. Like, that shit would be fun as fuck, man. Not the dedicated servers, but, like, our own servers we can rent out per month. I would do that shit. That'd be funny as fuck, like... We can get Jacob on, like, we could get so many people on, right? We all have different houses and shit around the island, and then, like, we can all just get on whenever we feel like it and shit, like, bro. Yeah, there might be some over-leveling, obviously, but shit would be fun. Shit would be fun.
It definitely would be, honestly. I can see myself playing that game and creating a dedicated server, and then having, like, my whole Discord jump onto that.
Like,
okay, so the thing about a dedicated server on there is a thing on Steam where you can download and use your computer to run a dedicated server.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I already looked at that shit. I looked at top and I said, we're not doing this, bro. It's fucking arse. You have to go through all your PC and shit. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
Damn.
So dedicated servers.
I had it downloaded and tried it, but nah.
Dedicated servers don't exist for me right now. I need real servers, not little dedicated servers where you have to actually change your fucking Palworld Steam settings and shit. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to run a game and host a server. Like any other fucking game you have to. So I'm chilling.
And they give you the option to do that on Palworld.
What do you mean?
Like whenever we played with Pocky, and Pocky was the host.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do it not when he's hosting. I'm trying to do it so you can play when he's offline.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm not trying to do host worlds. I want actual servers that we can pay for per month. Just say even if it's like $5 to $8 or some shit. Yeah. You can get up to 30 people and they can play anytime, hop on.
Yeah.
Bit like an Ark or a Rust type shit server, you know? Which they definitely will do. 100% they will do it. I believe right now there's literally servers we can join. We can join random people. Like official servers up to 30 people. But
oh yeah, because in the update they said something about people like cheating in the official servers. So they made an update just to stop them from cheating in the official servers.
Yeah.
Which the game just come out, and it's kind of crazy that there's already cheaters on it. There's no reason to cheat.
Well, I'm not trying to call Jacob out, but when Jacob joined our world, I don't know if you saw, Charles, but like he literally showed us an infinity XP glitch. He went from level 1 to 12 in like 5 minutes, just stand still.
What?
So there's already XP glitches and things like that, exploits. So
Bro, I wish I would have fucking known that.
Yeah.
Holy dude, no, you have no idea how many Pokemon got slaughtered just for my fucking like
Oh
XP.
my
nah,
god.
bro, that shit's cheating.
Jesus.
That shit's cheating. I didn't mind Jacob doing it because we're like level 20 and shit. But like,
Yeah.
nah. If we're all the same level, and all of a sudden you want to boost yourself up another
well,
5,
I'm like level
that shit's cheating.
13 when we were playing with Pocky. I think I got level 13. I know I'm not 15 yet.
Oh, you mean the world you were playing with us and then you just ditched? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, I ditched to start my own world because like you guys weren't online when I was playing. And I felt like if I left and started my own world anyways, then I would have to level myself up in said own world.
Right, so what's our ending thoughts on Palworld? I kind of said my shit. Not gonna lie. We kind of run
It
it.
gets better and better.
I feel like it's a game everybody has been waiting for a long time.
One thing I do want to say as well, like all these people complaining about this shit, like I've seen a lot of Nintendo like fanboys and shit, like Pokemon fanboys complaining about this game. You guys should not be fucking complaining right now. Like
You have to
sorry,
try
you
the game
should
before you
not.
complain about
No,
it.
no, not even that. Like people are saying like it's clear plagiarism, things like that. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, of course it is, but they're doing what fucking
What the people
Pokemon
want.
aren't doing. You know, like you motherfuckers are complaining about Palworld when literally the last like fucking 5 years of fucking Pokemon games have been arse. They're still pretty much
Copy-paste.
making like Game Boy games at this fucking point. Graphics, like, bro, the amount of screenshots I've seen from like Palworld open world to the Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like comparing it to open worlds and shit, like, bro, it's disgusting. Like, and bear in mind the Pokemon still cost like $50-$60 like every year for 2 games that come out. So it's just crazy. Like I'm seeing so much hate for this, and then people are saying, oh yeah, they use AI art. Nope, already been debunked. No, they didn't. The person that made Palworld, one of the developers, just likes AI art on Twitter. So because he was liking and retweeting art, which is AI, everyone was saying automatically, oh, he likes AI, he must have made all the powers of AI. He's already debunked he hasn't done this shit, so people just jump to fucking conclusions. Always, man, that shit pisses me off. Like, bro, this is what I want to say off Twitter. Like, again, this could be a whole podcast of its own, like, why we hate social media. But, like, fuck me. Like, people on Twitter are so fucking brain dead. Fucking morons. Is that one thing we can all agree on? Like, holy shit, they're brain dead,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Honestly, they look for anything to get offended over.
bro, it's like, they be complaining about games they don't even fucking hardly know about. They watch, like, 4 screenshots, or they watch one YouTube video, a fucking IGN review of Palworld, and they're like, oh, this game is really bad. They're using AI art. They're taking all these aspects from games. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like
Okay,
go,
one
go
thing about
fucking
that,
walk your
though,
dog or some
is
shit.
how do you create something original nowadays? Because
literally.
everything has been created. So if you try to create something original, it's always going to look like you copied something else, even if you have no idea what that something was, right?
Like, even
Now,
Charles...
obviously, the creator knows about like Arc and like all this other shit, Pokemon and shit. But you know what I'm trying to say is, if you or Charles or me were to try to make our own game one day, there is 100% something that it would look like we were taking from, even if we never even knew that that thing existed, because everything has already been created.
Yeah, well, even Charles said this a few days ago when we were just talking about, like, this shit offline. You said this is kind of like Yokai Watch, Charles, didn't you? With, like, how you're capturing creatures and shit, and, like,
the whole idea of capturing creatures is like done in. Or
It's like mons, right?
Pokemon.
Like monsters, like the mons. Like literally, it's kind of like its own genre now. It's not just Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon were the big inventors of this shit. But like there's so much shit with these sort of creatures and things these days. Like Yokai Watch is a fucking banging show, wasn't it? Right? Like, damn. That's all I've got to really say about that. Not gonna lie. Palworld is it's at the minute for me. It's currently game of the year, and I know we just started January, but that's huge, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be,
I don't think anything can beat it so far.
I mean, it broke last year's game of the year average playtime already.
Like, yeah.
Well,
it's only been out like not even a week.
Yeah, well, we already know for the fact that what do you call it? You don't win by being a good game. You are the awards, bro.
You win if you're on Twitter and you're a fan that makes fan cams of games.
And if you make money off of that too, and if your company has a lot of money to put into the awards, because bro, that shit half the times, bro. Here's the Kingdom got robbed.
That's crazy. Yeah, Baldur's Gate free, bro. I don't give a fuck about no Baldur's Gate free. Like, fuck off, like, bro. Yeah, cool game, cool. What about Tears of the Kingdom, the game that more people played that year? What about that one? Okay, cool, nice. It makes sense. But is that everything we want to talk about?
Honestly, yeah, I've already said my points. The game is great. I can't wait to see how much longevity it has based off of the improvement.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
That's the biggest thing so far. Is because they started out with a fucking bang, so they can only go down from there normally. So if they don't keep up on the updates, then I'm pretty sure the game's not going to drop off too fucking hard like some major games we have seen before. Not going to name any, but you know, this game has started off with such a fucking like bang that normally there's only one way to go, and it's down. But I feel like if they keep up with the updates and listen to the people, then they're going to go like even further. It's like
they gotta listen to the people. Like,
yeah,
they need to.
They have to listen to the people.
It's got to be a smart fucking like devs right now. They're a smart game. Yeah. They can't do what they think is gonna be the best. They have to listen to what people want. Remember, like, this is literally Pokemon with guns, Breath of the Wild type shit, right? This is what people wanted. Now we got it. Now you gotta listen to what else we want. If you guys wanna keep riding this wave, it's the only way forward. And as fucked up as that might sound, like, they've got to do that. Because
you're not wrong. You said this is what people wanted, and this is what people got. That's why it bangs so hard.
Yeah.
Like, just after it came out.
Unlike Ruby at certain points, but yeah.
You're comparing that to a fucking anime? What the fuck?
No,
you compare this to an anime? That's kind of crazy, bro.
I know, it just depends. Like, you gotta pick the right voices out of the crowd to listen to. Like,
yeah.
We have... Same with like Apex and stuff like that, who have a dumbass dev team, well, where they could listen to the people,
but they choose not to because they want money. But the thing is you can't really get money without listening to the people, or you can if you do listen to them, but you can't if you listen to the wrong ones.
Yeah, so it's about listening to the people, but finding the right voices.
Exactly. Gang. But yeah, I think that's everything we've got to talk about for this podcast. I'm not gonna lie, so we'll probably just end it here. I don't want to say next week, if things do go to plan, we will have a guest on. We was meant to have a guest on today, but I don't reveal who the guest is until obviously the week we actually do it. But our guest did catch COVID, like literally hours before we had to record this podcast. There was meant to be a guest on. There was meant to be just 4 of us. But we had to kind of do this late minute because, he had to back out. So hopefully he's all good for next week. If not, also we'll update you. Come join our socials and shit. GHOULS DEN Pod on Twitter. And who knows, might make more social medias at some point. Support's been amazing as well. Episode 2 just surpassed episode 1. I think it's on like 130 views in like 4 days. So that shit's fucking crazy. So
that's crazy.
Appreciate the support. And I know there's a fuck ton of people that watch the podcast don't subscribe. Fucking looking at you, we could be on over 300 subscribers right now. But make sure you subscribe it if you're enjoying the podcast, and because I see you motherfuckers liking the podcast, because we get more likes and subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy.
So yeah,
So do
I don't
people-
want to call anyone out.
People listen to it, right? So people like have it on, I'm assuming, like in the background and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like some of the reason why people don't subscribe is because YouTube does this thing where, well, I've heard anyways, that YouTube does this thing to where you can only subscribe to so many people.
Nah, that's
He's
not
like,
true.
nah.
I'm following literally like 1,000 YouTubers at this point. I subscribe to pretty much every video I watch, and that's not true.
Oh. Well, shit, then you motherfuckers ain't got no excuse.
Yeah, like literally, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. I do the same thing quite often as well, so I can't say shit. A lot of time I'm watching a random podcast, and then you know when you have the autoplay feature on, like I'll be like, oh yeah, let me subscribe to them. But then obviously the video ends and it goes on to a new video by a new person. You know, like I kind of wish I could watch that guy's content, but I'm too lazy to click the backspace and go back a video to subscribe again. I do that shit all the time. I know a lot of people probably do that with these podcasts, but yeah, what Chad said, we do appreciate the support, and we will get some guests on soon, do not worry. Okay, we were meant to get one on today, but plans didn't go to plan, so yeah, but other than that, we'll catch you next week. Gang, subscribe.
Gang.
Peace.
Ice and a bottle of hair grease.